Bitcoin is correcting here a little bit to the downside, and you are asking yourself now, is this guy actually crazy that he opens a $1 million trade? Yes, guys, I'm not clickbaiting you. I really opened a $1 million trade, and I'm gonna show you in this video why I made such a big bet on Bitcoin today. And if you think that's interesting, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also activate the bell so that you will never miss out on these really, really important videos as they are coming out. And now let me show you why I made such a big bet. First of all, I want to show you that I actually have this trade. So as you can see here, I have the trade open. Right now, I'm 20% here in a minus, $5,000. But here you see it, okay, it's a $900,000 trade, but still $900,000. If I win this trade, I will make $20,000. And now we see here Bitcoin has potentially bottomed out here at $43,640. And I believe today that we are reaching potentially my target. First of all, here on the 50 minutes chart, we can clearly see that Bitcoin is trading here in a symmetrical triangle and is respecting it. Within the triangle, we are creating higher lows and lower highs, as we should. And we are getting soon to the apex of that symmetrical triangle and should see then a break to the upside if we keep the bullish trajectory of that ascending triangle. So it has a bullish bias, so normally we should break to the upside. If we would break it to the upside, I will give you the target of it. So let's say we break out in 4 hours from now. There you go. The target would be $45,000 and $45,500. So that would be the target. So I might actually raise my target later on when I start to be here and profit. Let's say at around 44, 500, 600. There I'm gonna raise my stop loss. And might change also then the take profit point. So if you want to be in this trade, I wanted to front run this trade because I thought earlier that we are breaking out here already, but we got rejected. That's why I entered here. And that's why now I'm in a slight loss. So if you want to trade this and be on the safe side, wait for a 15 minutes candle closed above $44,040. Above that level, you can enter the trade. More safe than what I did. I jumped the gun here a little bit and then trade this potentially to the technical target. But the question, of course, is why do I believe this is going to be happening today? Right? You want to know how I potentially know that this is going to happen today. I'm going to show it to you in a second, so stick around here. I want to show you first of all here on the 4-hourly chart that we are in a rising wedge. Besides the fact that we have here also bearish divergence, and this could be the beginning of the bearish divergence actually playing out here, but only if we would lose $43,600. So now you understand why we potentially bounced from there, because the bulls want to keep the price afloat above $43,600 so that the bearish divergence will actually not be playing out. The indicators, the stochastic RSI is about to flip here bullish again. We have 45 minutes to the next candle. The MACD might, with the next candle, start to turn around here. And the RSI, when it goes after me, can continue to trend down. I don't really care because we are still in bullish territory. So this can go down to like 50%. We are at 58. So I couldn't care less right now about the RSI. Of course, I would be more happy if we see the RSI turning around and creating a higher high around above 83%. Yeah, unless that is not happening, I'm not really concerned about the RSI whatsoever. And as long as the price is above $43,600. Here on the parabolic curve, we're again scratching on the wall of it to break it down. Volatility on the weekend, we don't need to talk about this, is quite low most of the time, so not much to see here. And when we are going then here to the daily chart, here it gets interesting. If we would see tonight a move to $45,000, the RSI might create a higher high because we need a lot of volume today on a Sunday to, yeah, not a lot. So, but yeah, we need some big fish coming in to push the price up. And that could be enough to push also the needle on the RSI to create a higher high and to invalidate the bearish divergence that we also have here on the daily chart. Here, I'm also not worried as long as we are holding above $43,181. Lose that level and we will most likely fall all the way down to $40,000. But as long as that is not happening, everything looks good to me, especially that we have here this the EMA ribbon getting closer and closer to the price action. So give it another 10 days, and if we just go sideways, the EMA ribbon will catch up with the price. And if we get then a retest of the EMA ribbon, it will be really shallow. So that would be actually a good thing. Here when it comes to liquidations, so now everything gets a little bit denser again. So we have a lot of short liquidity again above us, over leveraged one, 50x, 100x ones, but also beneath us, and I'm guilty, I'm one of them now. We have highly over leveraged long positions. So I would not rule out that we could see before we go to 45, first a flush to the downside, which will then activate my stop loss and then turn around. So I don't want to rule this out. Or we go first up, and I think that's the most likely outcome, and then we come down and then we go back up. Then you see here the short liquidity that has built up here again. So here's again like $200 million. And if I go higher, I get close again to like $500–600 million worth of short liquidations, all the way up to $46,500 approximately. But also beneath we have now some huge long liquidity, and that is also piling up to be at least 500 million. So there's like an even playing field right now, but still there is a bias in the charts right now that is telling me that we are going up first. But what is this bias? I'm gonna show it to you now. The bias is the CME chart. I have spoken about this yesterday, and the price action is now at $43,760 approximately. Look at this massive CME gap. Look how big this is. It might be the biggest one for this year. So we can go back and have a look. Yes, it is, as far as I can see here. Here was one, here was another big one in March. So the last one of that magnitude was in March, of that size that we have right now. And do you really believe that will not be filled potentially even today? So, or that we get to $45,000 before CME opens so that we don't even have a CME gap? I think it's highly likely that this is going to happen, because when we are looking here to the one in March, this one is actually still there. It never got filled, as you can see. So there is one of them that got never filled, but price kept pumping. So either what we are going to see is tonight that we immediately go up and fill the CME gap if there is one, or we will pump before the CME gap above the CME closing price on Friday, which is $45,000, and continue to go higher and leave this behind for a fill to the downside when we start correcting. And guys, don't forget, if you want to trade with me together and follow my crazy trades that I have sometimes, but we know most of the time they're playing out, then sign up on BYBIT. You still get $30,000 absolutely for free for using my specific link here, or BitGet also $30,000 and 20% on your initial deposit. Or you go to FAIRDESK. If you're in the UK, use BitGet or FAIRDESK. And also if you're in the US, you don't have to do KYC on FAIRDESK, and you also don't need a VPN if you're in the US if you want to trade on FAIRDESK. And on top of that, they have a $120,000 bonus, and you can copy trade my trades that I personally do on FAIRDESK. The only thing that you have to do is create an account here with that specific link, and from next week onwards, I'm going to execute their copy trades. You only have to look for AMCrypto, that's my profile, and you're going to find me then in the copy trade section. So now, let me also talk about the Bitcoin dominance real quick. So the Bitcoin dominance is here still on the way down, as we can see. And some traders are saying that is a little bit concerning, that we see already a rotation from Bitcoin into altcoins, because that could mean that the top for Bitcoin is already in and we are starting the alt season. I have to partially agree with that, but there is a key level to watch that we need to lose first before I would say that the Bitcoin top is in. I think we are just getting a small appetizer of the altcoin season, and we're gonna see a turnaround in the dominance up again, creating a double top, and then come down. And once we're breaking 52%, then I start agreeing with the Bitcoin top is in. Most likely Bitcoin had also then already a small correction. And once we are breaking under 52, that is when then the altcoin season starts, and Bitcoin will not do a lot. But we're gonna see Ethereum and a lot of other coins then starting a massive run. The total market cap is basically still there where it was yesterday, so I will not touch big on that, but we're going to talk about Ethereum. Ethereum has now lost the support of that ascending triangle, so that is invalidated for now. There's no way to sugarcoat that, so that's gone. But we still have a range here. So here we have now a trading range. And that is something that we can trade, which I actually might be trading. So because we have here clear support, and we just bounced off the support, and we have clear resistance to the upside. So what you can do now is, because we are not far away from the support, you can still long this and get out at resistance. So that would be still a 3% move, more or less, 2.15% move. So it's still money, you know. So if you trade with 20x, that is still 43%. So that might be worth it to me. So I actually might be trading this to the upside here. So, and my stop loss will be slightly under that support level here to the downside. So I will have a stop loss around 2,315, and the support level is at 2,320. So we have never broken this or stepped through this for now, since we have created the range. Here, what I would like to see is a reclaim of $2,360, because that is the level that we're struggling with. As you can see, we have tried to stay above this here, and then we failed miserably over the last 20 hours-ish. To stay above that level. Only if we can claim that level and stay above it, we're going to see continuation to the upside. And as you can see, also on the VPVR, it is right now the biggest zone, or the biggest, longest bar that we have to watch out for. But here's some good signs. Also, the stochastic RSI is giving us a buy signal. So momentum is also here to the upside for now. We are in a clear uptrend. There's also no arguing with that we're here in a bullish structure with all these higher lows and these higher highs here all the time. So as long as the structure maintains, I'm not worried about Ethereum. And like I said, I actually might go and long it now. That's already the end of the video. Just make sure, if you want to be part of my Discord, where I share a lot of trades absolutely for free, and I can tell you we're absolutely killing it in the Discord, sign up on BYBIT, Phemex, BITGET, or FAIRDESK. Deposit at least $250 into the account. You have to sign up with the links in the description or in the pinned comment below. That's really important. Only with these links, when you sign up with one of these links, you will be able to get into the Discord. I have a verification bot. The bot will not let you through if you did not sign up with my specific links and have at least $250 in it. Then you will get access. So if you want to be part of the Discord, click the link below if you have followed all these other steps to create an exchange account with my links, and then I'm gonna see you there. Guys, that's it for today's video already. Make sure that you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I hope I see you with a lot of profits tomorrow.